Hello. Hey, I got a request in the comments to do a little update on these Strand sneakers to kind of give a how are they doing 3 months in. And I asked for some specifics on, what was kind of the request, and somebody is thinking about buying these but wanted to see how they held up over time. I will say that I have not worn these like daily. I've actually bought a number of Allen Edmonds over the last year and a half. So I'm trying to rotate shoes right now. But I have worn these a decent amount, so I think I can talk to that. The big things I'll really talk to are, just wear and tear. Spoiler, there's not like a lot of tear on them. One thing I think people might be interested in, though, are the wrinkles. So kind of what wrinkles might come into this. So I can definitely show that. Then I'll just say a little bit about kind of comfort. So wear and tear wise, I'll take them off and I'll show that. But wrinkles I think will be interesting to people. So these, the last time I showed them I had the shoe trees on. They look generally like this. But if you're wearing them, as you walk, you're going to create these wrinkles. When I take them off, you'll kind of see this better. As I kind of lean my foot over here, create some wrinkles there. So you're generally going to get a decent amount across here. But as I sit here, they're not bad. It's kind of just as you walk, you can make it so you can see them. And as I move my foot, you're definitely going to see some wrinkles across here. The shoe seems, pretty soft in general in those places. So I see some comments in YouTube of people who are really upset about wrinkles, especially in like white sneakers. So if you're really upset about that, you might not like these, but it is not bothering me whatsoever. No one's commented on that. So let's show a little bit on the wear and tear side. So looking at the bottom, I've seen almost like nothing from a worn down standpoint. Let's see here. Okay, maybe there's something there. I think I've got a ways before I start to do any of that. I will say almost everywhere has just been kind of around the office, like going to work and coming back. Let's do a little bit here too, show you the wrinkles. That's probably the best shot of, if you are hyper wrinkle aware, you're going to see these. Okay, so that's a good, I'm not doing anything and you can kind of see the wrinkle that's in there. As I move it, you can see where the creases are coming from. This doesn't really bother me though. I mean, the shoe, you have to actually wear it. It's leather, right? It's not like a mesh tennis shoe that's never going to show anything. So that's one. I think I said this in the last video that I got a 9.5 E for these. I wear a 9.5 D, and everything else, people in the stores told me, my Park Avenues 9.5 D, no problem. But I was feeling like it was right here. I think this part, I can't remember. It was one of these 2 points. When I had the 9.5 D, I just walk and it'd be like pushing on my foot. I think it was this one. And it just didn't feel comfortable. Now that I've worn them in, they feel, I would call them slightly loose. It's not a problem whatsoever. I don't have any issues there, but it's like they broke in and now I don't feel any of that pressure there. So I did get the E's because the D's felt really tight on me, where I wear a 9.5 D and everything else. I don't know what else to say there. In the last video too, I talked about the insert. You can see the line in there. Yeah, here we go. The little line in the insert. That's still there. It's like when you put them on and you think about it, you feel it, and then you walk around and you forget about it. So if I were more picky and I knew where to get good insoles, I would probably do something about that. Wear and tear. I think I showed that one already. Here's this one. Really not seeing any of that. As I zoom in, compared to normal sneakers, right, these are leather shoes. So you do have to come and polish them and do things like that. But I'm not seeing a lot of wear and tear. And there was one part, I can't even find, oh, here we go. That's like something I could polish out, essentially. Yeah, you see a little bit there. That's like, I don't even know if I need colored. I could just put the I wouldn't have to put the walnut stuff on it. I could probably just put Renovateur. This would pretty much disappear. So that's about it for the wear and tear side of these. I did notice one time I went to Atlanta and it was warmer than I thought it was going to be while I was wearing jeans, and went for a walk with one of my friends. And we ended up going maybe 2.5 miles, and right around this part of the shoe, this was pinching my toe. So I made some big mistakes at this conference. I took some Boulevard Allen Edmonds, which were really not broken in, and that's what I wore at the conference, just walking around the trade show floor. And those hurt my feet a lot. And then something about walking this long distance, getting sweaty in these jeans, maybe like 3.5, 4 miles outside, it started to pinch my toe here. And I kind of got to where I couldn't wear these because it hurt my toe. But then, after the conference, like I put them on, I don't feel it at all. So I don't know what was going on there. I don't intend to take these on long, sweaty walks. That's not kind of their intended purpose. Yeah, I hope this shows general wear and tear. I'll give you around the shoe, interior, nothing going on there. Seems pretty sturdy. Yeah, so the big thing that came to my mind was the wrinkles. If you were upset about wrinkles, these ones seem to show it more. I don't have another pair of Strands, but this, especially like right here, see like that is more than any of my other Allen Edmonds are really showing. Yeah, so that's kind of what's going on wear and tear wise. Seems like the stitching here is holding up. The shoe is doing okay. I'm not wearing them all the time, but I wear these an okay amount. So there they are. Thanks a lot.